Hello everybody, my name is Mind, and welcome back to the Aeroteam YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this catering truck, and more specifically, the Doll Cat-S Ecocat. It's a European style catering truck, and will be found in most or some European airports, however not many North American or Asian airports. Now, do note while building this, it does utilize our resource pack. Of course, this will be linked in the description, and it will be using things such as sideways slabs. Another thing to note is that part of this vehicle does utilize some banners, so you will need a crafting table. I will also be using World Edit, however, World Edit isn't necessarily needed for much of this build. There aren't many ways to get around some of the design choices with the sideways slabs, but I will still be showing you a way to do it if you do not have our resource pack. Anyway, let's get into this right now. So we're going to start off on the base, which we're going to require, or the first level, which we're going to require some nether brick slabs. We're going to need our dead coral fan, some smooth stone slabs, a prismarine slab, some buttons, and a brick slab. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the very beginning of this video is that this build is 14 blocks long by 4 blocks wide. Anyway, we can start building. So we're going to need to come here, just find any block to start. I'm just going to go up a block, that way we can get a good base. Oops. And you go 3 blocks wide. Then we're going to go 1, 2 blocks of the nether brick slabs, and then 1, 2 of the prismarine slabs. Now we need to use the nether brick slabs again, and we go all the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the end of this, we're going to place our brick slabs on either side. Now coming back, 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block, we're going to place 2 slabs of nether bricks, and then on either side we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then right here we have a split and another one here, and we just do the same on this side. Now we are going to need to use World Edit here. If you do not have World Edit, simply do not do this feature. It's just a minor detail and is not important. Now typically I would do / replace. However, for some reason for me, and I'm sure Zap will probably tell me otherwise, this is not working at the moment. So I'm simply going to do / copy and paste it in. Very simple. Now for the wheels. If you're not using our resource pack, I would suggest to get some concrete, some black concrete, and place one here and here. And then the banners will go behind. And then in the front of the cap, one here and here. However, if you are using our resource pack and you do have access to World Edit, I will be showing you that design right now. You're going to need to get some dead coral fans. Again, I will be using World Edit to do this. I'm simply going to place 2 on either side of a block. I'm going to do / move. Now, remember, one thing I forgot to mention is while doing this, you're going to need to be in /fast. I am already, or / fast. I am already in it, so I will not take myself out of it. I'm just going to do position 1, position 2. I'm just going to copy it, and now I can go around. So in the inlets that we have here, I can do / paste, / paste, and again back here, paste and paste. There we go. Sorry. Next, we're going to need a banner. We're going to need a yellow banner, I believe, and some dye. Sorry, I need to correct myself here. We aren't actually using a crafting table. Because we are in 1.14, you actually need a loom. However, it is quite easy to make the same banner if you are in a earlier version of the game, and you can simply search up the pattern to make one. So anyway, I'll be placing down a loom right here, and I'll be grabbing a yellow banner. Now we're going to need a black dye. You simply place that in, and we grab our pattern, which is going to be the one with the stripe in the center. Simply done. Now we come back here and place one here and here. And that's it for the first level. Now we can move on to the second level, which is another simple thing to do. I'm going to ignore the details for a minute here. That way I can show you how to build the rest of the vehicle, or the body I mean. You're going to need a purple stair, purple slab, prismarine stairs, a prismarine slab, and some nether brick slabs. Now, let's get started over here. You're going to need to place on this block right here a backwards, sorry, wrong way, a stair facing this direction. Now, behind it, we're going to have one prismarine slab and another one right here. And then following it, we're going to just fill this up the entire way. Quite simply done. Now, we're going to need another prismarine slab, or block, and on the end of that, we're going to place one stair. Now right here, we're going to need to place another stair, so I'm just going to build up, that way I have a block to place it upside down on, and that's simply done. Also going to need to place some purple slabs here, and some over on this side. Now, if you have noticed, this does utilize our coral fans again, which act as sideways slabs, so we're going to need to use those in a moment. Anyway, this runs all the way down to the end of the vehicle, and we can simply do this on the other side, right until here, where we have a gap, and in this gap, we place a dead brain coral fan. Now you're going to need a birch trapdoor, and right here we will be placing that birch trapdoor. Now, we're going to do the detailings around this level. Simply, it's one button and one lever. Place this lever here and the button here. And that should be it for this level of the vehicle. Now we can begin the third level. We're going to start off with some glass, a glass pane. We're going to need our dead brain coral again, and our jungle fence gates. Now, if you don't have these gates, there isn't much you could do. I would suggest using possibly some of the new walls that they have in the game, which will be, I believe you can use, let me get some walls. I believe diorite walls work very well for this, which you can place here like so. Anyway, let me grab my block back again. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Now, we can come here, go 1, 2, 3, simply like that. And then here, it's just a 4 wide, or 2 by 2 piece of glass, black stained glass specifically, and then a black stained pane there as well. And right here, we're just going to do some more coral fans. Now, typically, or what we have here is we use coral on the inside of this to give it a bit more room or space. Because World Edit is not working, I'm simply just going to go through and show you how to do it without that. So we're actually going to need some blocks of wool. And we're just going to go all the way back, and all the way front. Stop where we place the trapdoor, and leave a gap. Now right here again, we're going to need another trapdoor, or sorry, another fence gate. And we're also going to need to grab a block of quartz. Along with that quartz, we're going to need a block of, or sorry, not a block, but a spruce trapdoor, which has cobblestone. If you don't have our resource pack again, you can use just a normal cobblestone block. However, just place this like so, there. One thing we did need, or I did leave off, was an oak button right by the quartz block. Anyway, we can get on with the, I believe, 4th layer of the build. So we're simply going to take some snow, and we're going to need our dead brain coral fan and a button. So what I prefer to do is place the coral fans first, because it gives you a reference for how tall this needs to be. And beside it, you're going to go up. Wow. Oops. You're going to go up all the way before it becomes a snow block. I'm simply going to stack this here to replace it. One thing I didn't actually mention, my apologies, if you aren't using the resource pack, is right here where we have these sideways slabs, is just get rid of them, and this becomes a slab. And that's just about the best you can do if you're not using the resource pack. Anyway, this one is going to be 2 snow slabs lower, so we're just going to go up 2 snow slabs lower, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can come around here again, and this just runs the entirety of the build, like so. And we need to grab our quartz again, and just complete it there. We're also going to need to place another trapdoor here at the back. Now, to top everything off, I'm going to have an entire block or row of wool. You can perhaps do a stair, however, it doesn't really matter. You're also going to need to get some slabs to fill off the roof of it, which is like so. Now, to finish off this build, we're going to need a button here and here. And I did almost forget, again, sorry. We have a button up here, which you cannot actually face. So I'm going to do something a bit sneaky. I'm going to do /move 2 with that one, and do it like that. If you can't place this button, simply ignore it. Anyway, that's about it. If you do perhaps want to do a wider interior, you could use the dead brain coral fans and place them as such and stack them. Oops. And stack them like so. And then on top, you get some stairs and place stairs. and then I'll stack this. Now right here, you would actually replace this here with a stair. And you would do this on the other side as well. And let me place some blocks. Oops, I did not mean to destroy that. Let me go around and fix that. My bad, my bad. I'll stack this first. I believe it was stack 8. No, sorry. Stack 7 to the end. Like so. And then I'm going to copy this here. And paste it here, and then you replace the stair. Now you need to use roll edit to remove this. That way you don't update that. And then again, roll edit here. Now to place that back, I'm going to place the button here, and I'm going to do / move. Just like that. That should be about it. And for the interior, one thing is left. Is actually light gray carpet. If you're not using the one block, then interior. Oh, and also a stair right here. Oh, my apologies. Anyway, this runs for the length. And that's about it. Now, if you enjoyed this tutorial, or if you've built it yourself, feel free to drop a like. And we always do appreciate suggestions, so feel free to suggest another tutorial. If you want to show us that you built it, we do have a Discord that you can send us your builds, or the builds that you've done. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.